On a sunny afternoon, the Peppa Pig family decided to visit the local zoo. Peppa, George, Mummy, and Daddy Pig were all excited to see the animals. They arrived just as the gates opened and were greeted by the cheerful whistles of the zookeeper, Mr. Green. "Welcome to the zoo," he exclaimed, his warm smile spreading across his face. As Peppa and her family wandered through the zoo, admiring the elephants and giggling at the playful monkeys, a peculiar sight caught Peppa's eye. By the giraffe enclosure stood clumsy Chris, the zoo's assistant, looking frazzled. He was scratching his head, and Peppa could see he was carrying a broken key ring. Curious, Peppa asked, "Is something wrong, Chris?" Chris looked worried. "I've lost the keys to the animal enclosures, and some animals are missing. It's a disaster." Peppa gasped. This was serious. The safety of the animals was at stake. "Don't worry, Chris," Peppa said confidently. "I know who can help. Let's call the Paw Patrol." Peppa whipped out her phone and called Ryder, the leader of the Paw Patrol. Ryder answered quickly, "Hi Peppa, what's up?" "We have an emergency at the zoo, Ryder. Several animals are missing, and we need help finding them," Peppa explained. "Don't worry, Peppa. We're on the way," Ryder reassured her. Within minutes, the familiar sounds of the Paw Patrol vehicles echoed through the zoo, sparking excitement in all the visitors. Marshall, Chase, Sky, and the rest of the team arrived, ready to assist. "Here's the situation," Ryder briefed the team. "We need to search the zoo for clues to find out where the animals went and how Chris lost the keys." "Rubble on the double," announced Rubble as they began investigating the zoo grounds. Marshall sniffed around the forgotten paths while Sky took to the skies to get a bird's-eye view of the zoo. Chase, with his keen sense of smell, found a whiff of something unusual by the zebra pen. "I've got something," he barked. They followed Chase to a small bush where they found some dropped zoo keys tangled in the branches. Next to it was a trail of peanut shells leading into the dense forest area. "Looks like we might have some hungry animals on a little adventure," joked Marshall, pointing to the nutty trail. The team, led by Chase and accompanied by Peppa and George, followed the trail, eventually coming upon a hidden grove full of giggles and mischievous animals having a snack party. "There they are," said Peppa excitedly. The animals looked guilty but happy, their bellies full of the prized peanuts. Ryder gently approached and said, "All right, friends, it's time to head back home." With some coaxing, the animals returned to the zoo enclosures, looking repentant but satisfied from their little adventure. Back at the main entrance, Peppa and the Paw Patrol were thanked profusely by Mr. Green and Chris. "You kids did a wonderful job," Mr. Green said, sighing in relief as he locked the enclosures. Peppa smiled, "We couldn't have done it without teamwork,"